Hey guys, so today I decided to film this makeup look. It's a full face tutorial with a glitter liner look, and if you want to see how I did this, just keep on watching. So as you can see, I have a clear, fresh face. I already moisturized, so I'm going to go in with my Nivea Men Post Sensitive Shave Balm. It's a little weird to use as a primer, but I promise you it works. So I'm going to just rub some on the back of my hand and just rub it all over my face until it gets tacky. And I'm also going to step in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer primer, and it's the smoothing one. It's just an extra step I'm going to take in order to minimize my pores. And this step is completely optional, but I'm going in with the NYX Green Concealer, and I'm going to be color correcting by using a green concealer over my blemishes in order to diminish the redness. And then just go ahead and start blending that out with your finger. Now I'm going in with my Covergirl Professional Loose Powder, and I'm going to be setting my color correcting with an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Now I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender. You could use any cosmetic sponge you like, and I'm going to be going in with my ultimate favorite foundation right now, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the shade Nude, in case you're wondering. So I'm going to go ahead and shake it and put some on the back of my hand and start dabbing it onto my face. Now for concealer, I actually ran out of my favorite concealer, which is It's Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. So sad. But instead, I'm going to be going in with another favorite of mine, which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. These are so cheap, they're literally like $2. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze some and start putting them under my eyes. Also, in order to highlight, you want to bring some concealer to your forehead and also the bridge of your nose, the Cupid's bow, and your chin. For extra luminosity, I'm going to be going in with Hardcandy Glamoflauge. It's a little bit lighter than the concealer I'm already using to add a little extra oomph to my highlight. Then go ahead and blend all that out with a damp beauty blender. And now to set all that concealer, you want to take that loose powder and dump some onto the cap. And now take your damp beauty blender and put some into the powder and start dabbing it under your eyes. Also dab some powder onto the bridge of your nose, your forehead, and onto your chin, just exactly where you put the concealer. And now you look like a powdery mess, but what you want to do is you want to let that powder sit in order to bake into your skin. So while we wait for the powder to settle in, we're going to go in with the brows. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and what you want to do first is use the spoolie side to brush out your eyebrows. Then with the pencil side, you can see it's just a little pencil. You want to start outlining the shape of your brow. Then start filling in with short hair-like strokes. Then brush out to blend. Now I am going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow, and I believe I am in the shade Caramel. And I use two brushes for this. One is more dense, which is the Ecotools one, I don't know the name, and the other one is from Real Techniques, and I believe it comes in the eye starter pack. So I'm going to start with the Real Techniques one and just dip it into the dip brow, and you want to just rub off a little bit of the excess on the cap. And then go ahead and small brush-like strokes again, just start filling in the brows again, focusing more on the ends. Then I'm taking that smaller, more detailed angle brush just to define the areas that need more definition. Then once again, blend that all out with the spoolie. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel to set all my hairs in place. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and then I'm going to take a small concealer brush in order to carve out and clean up the brows. For the top part of my brows, instead of using concealer, I'm just going to use a little bit of foundation so it blends more with the skin. Now I'm pretty sure our face is well baked, so we could brush off that powder with a big fluffy brush. Mine is from Ecotools. Now it's time to carve out our cheekbones and contour. I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I love it, and it smells like chocolate, and it is just to die for. Oh my goodness, yes. So I'm taking this dual-ended brush. I believe it's by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's just whatever contour brush you have is fine. So I'm going to brush that onto the bronzer, tap off the excess, and just do that fishy face and start sculpting my cheekbones. then you just want to blend, 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 blend. Blending is key, just blend. Also bring the bronzer to your temples and your forehead. Just notice the difference you're getting. Like that side is all sculpted, that one's bleh, sculpted, yes. And just continue, just blend the other side. For contour, just think of a 3, the forehead, the cheekbones, and then your neck. So right there, cheekbones, and the bottom of your neck. Do not forget the neck, because you want everything to blend out nicely. And then for the nose, I'm just going to squeeze the brush just to make it tinier, and just brush some along the nose to get a more defined nose. Then I'm going to go in with my NYX Highlight and Contour Kit, and it looks like this for those wondering. And I'm going to be taking that last shade right there, and I'm taking my Real Techniques sculpting brush, just this one right here, and I'm going to be defining my cheeks even more. And it may look a little harsh right now, but I promise we're gonna go in with another brush and blend, 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 blend. And like I said, we're gonna go in with a fluffier brush and blend some more. And if you feel like you blended enough, blend some more. Back at it again with our favorite powder. So now we're gonna take the sponge and we're gonna take our powder and dip some to the cap again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna define our contour by carving out the bottom. And now we're gonna let that sit and go in with the eyes. So I'm going in with my favorite palette, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And yes, it smells like chocolate, just like the bronzer, and it looks like this. So I'm taking this Smudge-Tache brush by Gachis Paris. I'm not sure, I got it in an Ipsy bag. And I'm taking the color Salted Caramel and using that as my transition shade along my crease. Using the same brush, I'm now going in with Milk Chocolate and going right over the color I just put on. Now using the Real Techniques base shadow brush, I'm going into Semi-Sweet and putting that a little bit more defined into my crease. With the same brush, I'm now going into Triple Fudge and defining the crease even more. Now we're going to blend all that out with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. And I went back in with the base shadow brush with Triple Fudge and started blending that color in a little bit more. Then back with the Deluxe crease brush to blend more. Then I'm going back with that Smudge-Tache brush and going in with Salted Caramel again to blend out the top part with the transition shade again. Then with this e.l.f. brush, I don't know the name, but it's from the $1 line, I'm going in with Champagne Truffle to define my brow bone and the corner of my eyes. But first, what I'm going to do is spray a little bit of setting spray to make it dewy and damp to give that color a bit of a pop. Then I'm taking this flat definer brush. Again, I don't know the name, I don't know where I got it, but I'm gonna go in with that transition shade again, Salted Caramel, and start defining my lower lash line. Do the same thing with Milk Chocolate. And again with Semi-Sweet. Then I'm taking this fluffier brush, I don't know what it's called, I don't know where I got it, and I'm just blending all that out. Now for the liquid liner, I'm going in with this Illamasqua liquid liner. I got it from an Ipsy bag and I ended up really liking it. So yeah, it has a felt tip pen like that, and I'm gonna go in with a winged look, of course. So I was having some trouble doing the liner with the viewfinder, and I did have a mirror, but it just wasn't close enough for me to get precise, so I did most of it off camera. And oh yeah, it's probably time to dust off that powder from your contour. Next, I'm going to take the NYX Glitter Primer, and it looks like this. Yep. And I'm going to squeeze some onto the back of my hand. Then I'm taking this small definer eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use that to carve out my outline with the primer for preparation for the glitter. And I'm taking a Real Techniques accent brush, and I'm taking a NYX glitter in copper. I'm just going to dump some glitter onto the cap, and then I'm gonna dip my brush into the cap and start packing it onto that glitter primer that I put already. Yes, glitter, so much glitter. So just start fixing up the edges of it and just make sure that glitter liner is perfect. And if you got some glitter on that black eyeliner, just go ahead and go over it to clean it up. Then go in with the shadow brush and just dust off some of the excess glitter, same with the big one underneath the eyes. Then curl your eyelashes. I'm going to be using the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara and just coat your top and bottom lashes. Then I'm just taking some concealer and cleaning up any parts that might need it. Then I'm going in with blush. I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques blush brush and going in with my favorite blush by Milani, and it's in the shade Luminoso. Just see how pretty that is? Oh, their big blushes are life. And then just smile a bit and brush that onto the apples of your cheeks. So now on to my favorite part of makeup, I'm going to highlight. I'm taking that Sonia Kashuk fan brush, and I'm taking my City Colors highlight trio that I got in an Ipsy bag a few months ago. So what I'm going to do is take that color on the far left, the more goldeny tone, but before I dip my brush, what I'm going to do is I'm taking a setting spray, and this helps intensify the highlight. So what I'm going to do is spray that onto the brush. Oh, first dip it and then spray it onto the brush. And then I'm also going to spray my entire face. So that way my face is dewy and the brush is dewy, and it helps just give off that intense glow. So you want to brush that highlight along the high points of your cheekbones and along the top of your eyebrows, and it just gives you that intense glow. Just glow. Glow like the disco ball that you are. And then you want to dust some along your nose, your cupid's bow, and your chin. And this is just going to help you glow like the beautiful glazed donut that you are. And then for lips, I'm going in with this NYX lip liner in Natural Beige, I believe. Then I'm using a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. Then to set my entire face, I'm going in with the NYX setting spray, and this is the one in the dewy finish. And then we're done. This is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys like it. It's honestly not that hard. I'm not a makeup artist, and if I could do this, I'm pretty sure you can too. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!